So I'm really excited to have Sebastián back with us today from Viña Tarapacá in Chile. He's the head winemaker there, and he's doing fantastic things in the vineyard and the winery. So today we're tasting their Sauvignon Blanc Reserva, which I think is fantastic. It's a 2023 vintage. So thank you for joining us and welcome.
Thank you, Carolyn. I'm very happy to stay here again. Well, thank you really.
Now, Sauvignon Blanc is having a real moment. New Zealand is on fire with their Sauvignon Blanc, but Chile makes gorgeous Sauvignon Blanc too, arguably at more affordable prices. So can you comment on what it is how are you able to achieve that?
Well, in our Tarapacá case, where we have a beautiful vineyard in Casablanca Valley. It's a very cool climate area. But I think the main important for this Sauvignon Blanc is the soil. We have a very old soil, granitic oil soil, that gives a lot of texture, a lot of personality, character to the wine. Well, in terms of the nose, in a cool climate, it is possible to get this kind of aroma, intense, citrus character with a lot of herbs notes, very intense. I mean,
yes.
Beautiful wine, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
The bouquet is gorgeous and quite aromatic, right?
Yeah.
And lively and, quite to your point, complex. So the citrus, yes, but also
sure.
Lemongrass and herbs and gooseberry.
Exactly, a lot of gooseberry. That is true.
And the mouthfeel, the weight, the texture that you're talking about. Let's have a quick sip, actually. Beautiful weight in the mouth.
Minerality, juicy.
Yes. That mouthfeel you attribute to the soil?
Yeah, in my opinion, the soil has a very strong impact on the mouth. So in that way, granitic soil, a very old granitic soil, gives a lot of complexity, give the texture, a lot of things that give a lot of quality finally to the mouth,
Yes. You keep going back to it. And the body, the weight, I think this is around 13% alcohol, so it has weight and structure. And that alcohol is completely cloaked by beautiful fruit that has things going on. I love that.
Yeah.
Now that's hard to achieve, I think, at this price point. This sells for less than $15, which is incredible value. That value proposition is something that I think you're able to achieve with Sauvignon Blanc, but why? How are you able to make this quality at that price?
Well, nice question. I think we have I think it's the vineyard finally. The vineyard that we have in the Casablanca. We have a beautiful management in terms of the production, canopy management, in terms of the water system, etc. So we have a nice volume per vine, whatever. And so finally it's possible to get this kind of wine for this price, absolutely.
So low yields, tight systems, and I guess you've been doing it for a while because you've been doing it for 150 years.
Yeah, exactly. That is correct, Carolyn.
With this wine, you're familiar with it. What do you like to enjoy at the table at home with it?
Wow. Yeah, absolutely, with kind of some seafood, like maybe oyster. I think so. Yeah, for the acidity, the salty, the minerality, I think goes very well with the oyster. I think so.
I love that because yes, there's a brininess, a saltiness on the finish that's great. The oysters, and I also like the crispness. And it's a dry wine. It's a bone dry wine, so it scrapes the palate clean. Suddenly, I want an oyster.
Yeah, sure.
Nice fatty oyster.
But that is true. That is true.
That. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Caroline.
Cheers.
And cheers.